They're looking for a corner, but they're not going to get it. It's a goal kick to Langwarrin. Lovely little bit of play there. Some one-touch passing there from Langwarrin. This Langwarrin side, they've got a little bit of inconsistency so far this season, yet they find themselves just 1 point off the top of the ladder. You say the sign of a good team is not playing so well and still winning. Now here's your X factor right here, number 15, Templin, causing problems, drawing 3 Moreland defenders and winning himself a corner for his side. You can already tell there that a lot of the play from Langwarrin is going to come down this left-hand side where the young number 15 is camped. Chilly night tonight here in Melbourne, but thankfully all the rain from earlier in the day passed over. A little bit of concern there that it could have been a war of attrition, but thankfully the rain has cleared up and we've got ourselves wonderfully crisp conditions for tonight's crucial game. That was a poor play there. Cummins looking to win the ball back and whip the ball in there. But they've won themselves a throw-in. Madaferi playing it back now. Ovchin. Skipper there, number 3, coming, looking to play the quarterback role for this side. Callum Goulding playing the ball up the right-hand side there. Wallace making a nuisance of himself. And there you see again, this game has definitely got that competitive edge about it. Nice to see the skipper there, Williams, getting involved. Ovchin, space down the left-hand side now. That is a fabulous ball there. Sturton holding the play up nicely. Ovchin back to Sturton. Ball played inside. Looks like a play in the back there. And the referee looked for... It's looking like he might get his hand into his pocket. But no, he's refrained, which that is good refereeing right there. Looking for the advantage, wasn't coming. Free kick to Langwarrin. Madaferi standing over the ball. Plays it back. Wallace. Long strike from Wallace there, testing the young keeper. West Astuti, but he's assured there, gets his body behind the ball. And is confident in his hands. Looking to play the ball out now. Sturton putting a bit of pressure on. Ball played clear, through to the big man. Not quite making it though. Wallace is doing a really good job of screening the back four there for Langwarrin. Watley in possession now. Plays the ball inside. They all really are looking to put everything through Niagara, and don't blame him, he's got a big frame, the lad. And it's another free kick. Kicking the ball away now. There's a little bit of frustration setting in early for these Moreland players. Bit of a sense that some of these decisions aren't quite going their way in the early stages of this game. Fabulous little turn there from Callum Goulding, number 14. The ball given away in possession there. Bit of an overlap. Niagaran playing out wide. Players now coming into support. Williams being one of them. Ball played across the box. And it's just missed out by the player on the far side. But it's being picked up there by Watley, so the danger isn't over yet. Ball whipped back in now. Cleared away there. Only as far as the number 2 there. Timmings playing it out wide there. Looking for the free kick. And winning the free kick there. Young Kuwal's just giving the ball away there. Referee starting to lose a little bit of patience now, you sense. Both teams with a lot to play for tonight. Skipper Williams looking to whip this one in with his right foot. Langwarrin with 1, 2, 3 players round him. Ball whipped in. Keeper missed it. And it's just flashed by the far post. Referee giving a corner there. That was a nervy time there for young McLaren. Plenty of MPL experience, but caught flapping a little bit there. Corner to be whipped in, Bafarosh. Ball played back. Here's your leading goal scorer, Bafarosh. Not much happened from him so far this game, but he's been a pivotal player so far this season for Moreland Zebras. I'm sure he'll play his way into the game as we go on. Simioi playing it back now. Ball played across. Ball one back there, and now you've got your man Bafarosh in space on the far side. He's looking to take the player on, and that is a great challenge there. Standing up nicely, not committing too early. Overlap on the right-hand side now, and that's another great challenge. Early ball played in there. It's getting a little bit scrappy on the edge of the Langwarrin box. That'll be making the coach nervous. They want to clear their lines. Ball played across there. Simioi has it in space now. Played out wide, looking to play the ball in. Madaferi in pursuit. Ball cleared away there. Williams in possession now. Played it back out. Simioi hung out on the right-hand side. Whips a great ball in. And Langwarrin will be sort of wondering what if he could have got a limb onto that ball, and I think it would have been 1-0 every day of the week. You play that ball through to the big man, 9 times out of 10, that would be having the net rippling for sure. You got to say that's probably the best chance of the first half so far. Fabulous ball played in by Simioi, and the big man just left begging. Just played enough off the ball by the Langwarrin defender there. Goal kick. Williams and Wallace. That's going to be an interesting battle over the course of tonight. Looks like those two are going to be each other's pockets for most of the game. Nice, calm, confident clear by the keeper there. Nice little header on. No one there behind that play there. So it's the second ball where the Moreland Zebras have found wanting so far. Early ball played in across the box, but there's no one home. Moreland Zebras clear their lines temporarily. Pretty even game so far. Best chance, I reckon, falling to that big number 9 for Moreland Zebras. But after the early onslaught, I think Langwarrin have definitely settled into this game. Wallace looking for the ball now. Play towards Wallace. Good header back. Goulding looking for the 1-2, not quite making it there. You got the skipper coming back in possession at the back of the field there. Playing it across now. Lovely little touch there. Fabulous little 1-2, but caught in possession now. And that's too far for Langwarrin. One, two. You've got space over here on the right-hand side. Ball making its way over here now. Watley in possession. Passes it up to Simioi. Lost in possession though. Sturton getting himself involved now. Lots of experiences, David Sturton. He's playing in plenty of teams at the highest level for a long period of time there. Ball played in the corridor there now. Number 8, Cannell. Now it's Moreland that are just hoping to get their foot on the ball. Play a bit of possession football. Long ball played forward. Langwarrin's in possession. Looking for runners. Seems to be the man furthest forward though. I suspect he'll be looking to get runners beyond him there so he can play the ball on. Not there just yet. There's the young lad, Templin, making a nuisance of himself, switching from left to right and winning the free kick for Langwarrin. Looks to have taken a knock there. They definitely wouldn't want to lose him this early on. He's looking to cause problems everywhere he goes. Wallace dropping back now. Ball played up. Ferry touching on. No one home though. Ball cleared. Wallace can't quite keep it in play. That is a wonderful throw in. You've actually got a lot of space there on the left-hand side. Oh, but they can't get it across there in time. Wonderfully well intercepted. A 50-50 ball there. Looks like there was a little bit of afters as well. I think there's probably going to be the first yellow card, and it looks like it could be dissent for number 8, Cannell. Yellow card there for the number 8 from Moreland Zebras. I think he's talked his way into the book there. But you can tell there is definitely some feeling in between these two sides tonight. Both teams looking to make an impression. Moreland, 4 points off the top of the ladder, looking to stay in touch with the top two. Langwarrin with a real opportunity to take top spot temporarily. Of course, this cross-ladder clash between East and West in the MPL 2. Both teams in third place so far this season. Wonderful little ball. Overlap from Sturton there, but he can't quite reach it. Calling for a corner there, but it's looking like it's going to be a goal kick to Moreland. Goulding playing it forward now. Robust challenge there from Moreland, but that was a fair tackle. 50-50 ball. I think sometimes we do forget that it is a contact sport, but that was a fantastic challenge there. There to be won, and my word, did he win the ball. Throwing for Moreland now. The front two for Moreland, it looks like they're trying to get a connection, struggling so far. I think that's partly down to the fact that Wallace is coming back, playing a little bit deeper, which is causing a bit of disruption between the front two for Moreland. So it's fabulous play so far by this Langwarrin side. Senior coach Scott Miller, of course, bags of experience, being a former Newcastle Jets senior. Here's your X Factor now, looking to play the ball forward. That's what we like to see from players. Always looking forward for that first ball before looking to play it across. Templin definitely looking to stay aggressive, which is what we like to see. Williams clearing the ball forward. Throw in there for Langwarrin. Wallace, space on the left-hand side, but he's looking to stay in the corridor, playing it forward, but the ball loses the ball out there. Langwarrin, there's lots of space down here for his compatriot, number 10. Bafarosh in possession now. Square ball, it was always an ambitious ball. They had the overlap on the right-hand side, chose not to use it, played it into a lot of traffic there. Both sides looking for that impressive ball when there's perhaps a couple of easier options. That's a good overlap right there for Moreland. Cutting inside now. Langwarrin in space, but that is a wonderful challenge there from the right back, Luke Goulding. Wonderful interception there. But the assistant referee has called for offside. Free kick to Langwarrin. Some of the Moreland substitutes getting an early warm-up. Maybe strategy from the coach there to try and get them to pick up a bit of the game. Simioy playing it back now. Young keeper, West Astuti. Looking very assured so far, the young keeper in his debut season, I must say. Just get the sense that Bafarosh is getting a little bit frustrated over here on the right-hand side. Not having as much fortune as he has so far this season. Sturton losing possession there. Simioy looking to play the crossfield ball. And it looks like it's made it across there. That is a wonderful ball now. And that is a fabulous tackle there from Luke Goulding. What a wonderful play that was. But he's giving it straight back to Moreland now. Williams in possession. Cutting inside now. And he's being left alone. Plays the shot. It was never really troubling the keeper. But there's a little bit of endeavour shown there from the Moreland players. Worryingly for Langwarrin, how easy it was for him to cut inside. They might want to look at fixing that one up before too long. Cool, playing it inside. You've got Sturton in space now. He's looking to close down on the defenders. He's got Madafri on the overlap there on the left-hand side. Cutting inside now. He's taken on one player. Plays it out to Madafri. He's got space now and time. Plays it back inside. There's players in recovery, though. It took too long to get the ball in there, and Moreland had the opportunity to bring the players back and support. Great recovery there from the Moreland players. But the opportunity was there. Sturton playing a great ball out there to Madafri. Wallace now coming back, playing in possession. Goulding playing it back to Ovchin. Sending it home to the experienced McLaren. You can say hasn't been tested too much so far this game. Neither keeper really getting tested aside from that wonderful save from McLaren. More patience you feel shown by the Langwarrin side right now. They're looking a little bit more composed in possession. Sturton playing it back now. Here you are, Callum Goulding in possession now, the playmaker, playing it outright to Madafri. Caught in possession, but he wins it back. Well done there. Ovchin. Well, I must say he's playing a good game from left back so far. Goulding showing a bit of space there in the middle. They haven't managed to find him, though. And you've got Bafarosh in possession now, looking to cause trouble. Plenty of space on the left-hand side here. Opportunity knocks. Strike made. Here's Langwarrin. He's in space. Plays it back. Bafarosh. And he scored! Out of nowhere. A little bit of disarray from the Langwarrin side. And the first opportunity for Bafarosh, and my word, has he taken it. Wonderful strike, played back by Langwarrin. And the first time you would say that Bafarosh has had a chance to cut inside, and the experience counts, and he has made the first strike really pay for Moreland Zebras. You would say it was against the run of play so far, but what a wonderful strike. Well taken, well composed, and Bafarosh, having had a quiet game so far, puts Moreland Zebras in front. You just felt there, that was the first time that Moreland Zebras put a bit of pressure on that back line, and all of a sudden they had their tails up. They've got players streaming forward now all of a sudden. And Langwarrin have just got to take a deep breath here and just regain some composure, because they were winning the possession up to that goal. So they've just got to take a deep breath and just maintain a little bit of composure here, because if they're not careful, Moreland Zebras have definitely got the firepower to make them pay. You would say that that was the first time that the number 9, the big number 9, Langwarrin, had an opportunity to play it off to his strike partner. Here he is again. All of a sudden, he's got his tail up. He's looking to play with confidence. Williams playing the ball across to the big man Langwarrin, looking to play in possession. That is well played, well recovered there from the left-back Ovchin, who you would say is doing his best to keep this Langwarrin backline in check. Call on possession now. Looking to play the number 9, Kovarubiash, who we haven't talked about much so far this game. If in doubt, booted out there from their very well experienced McLaren. You got to wonder at some point or another whether the long layoff period for Langwarrin is probably going to take its toll. Free kick there to Langwarrin. It looks like Langwarrin's going to go in the book there. A little bit of afters. Looks like there's a bit of tension looking to potentially boil over. Ovchin's not having a bar of it. Looked to me like there might have been an elbow thrown there from Langwarrin, but you could say it was probably 6 and 2/3. Obviously the big man carrying a little bit more meat on the bone, so I don't think anything that he does is not going to go unnoticed. Yellow card there for Langwarrin. So as I was saying there, Langwarrin having the long break with the FFA Cup action over the Easter weekend. You sort of wondered if that was going to take its toll. They've had a disappointing home result in their last outing, so they've got to get themselves back up in confidence. This is a very, very tough ask now, playing away to Moreland Zebras with their tails up, having won their last 3 games and coming off a very, very good result in the FFA Cup against North Sunshine, where they took the game 4-2 in extra time, but looked like they were always going to win. So Moreland Zebras, having won 4 out of the last 5 with their tails up, and you think that Langwarrin have really got to just compose themselves a little bit, because they were plenty in control of this game. And this is what we're saying now. They've really got to maintain themselves, because it could boil over, and if it does, they may find themselves losing a grip of this game and Moreland Zebras getting on top on their home territory. Got to look to their leaders now. Cannell standing over the ball, playing it across. Bit of space here on the right-hand side. Long ball played forward towards Simioy. Not quite making it there though, but well won back by the main man, goal scorer, Bafarosh. That is a great play from Divot. He's looking to play with a free kick there, but it's won back by Williams. Advantage paid, ball played in. He's won the ball back as well. You've got Langwarrin all alone. And what were we saying? Moreland Zebras have got their tails well and truly up. And it's a goal for the big man, number 9, Langwarrin. Langwarrin defence, you would say, caught napping. The one guy you perhaps don't want to lose in in the area there is the big target man, number 9, Langwarrin. And he's making sure that Langwarrin side know about it. And out of nowhere, Langwarrin in control, and all of a sudden they find themselves 2-0 down. It's where you've got to look to your experienced players, Callum Goulding, Dave Sturton. Experience coming from Cumming. They've really got to get involved with their side now. Wallace has got to stand up. Here he is, the big number 8. Had a really good start to the game. Gone quiet for a few minutes there now. Great ball forward. Looking to win the free kick, but it's not coming from the referee. And now, here we go on the counter-attack. Moreland again. We've got plenty of space on the right-hand side. Bafarosh is screaming for it here on the right-hand side. Not coming, though. Williams in possession. Nice and calm. That's what you look for from a leader. Ball played across here to the right-hand side. You've got Bafarosh on the overlap. Played forward to Langwarrin. He's looking for an overlap now. Question there of a bit of shirt tugging. He's gone down, looking for the free kick, getting it. And there's definitely a little bit of frustration setting into this Langwarrin side. Head coach Scott Miller looking for his leaders now to really make a stand and show their experience. You've got Williams standing over the ball. Captain's had a good game so far. Ball played in. Ooh, and that's not far off. I think that might have scraped the bottom of the post there. I think there was a little bit of overconfidence there from McLaren that was going to go wide, and all of a sudden he found himself rushing across to his far post. You just feel that Langwarrin just need to get their foot on the ball and get back to what was doing so well for them at the start of the game. Stern in possession there. Ball played across. Madaferi, who's gone quiet after a very, very bright start. Looking to play it to the X Factor in Templin. Not coming though. Wallace making the lumping run forward. Well played. Sturton in possession now. There's a free kick. Pointless free kick, you would have thought there. There was nothing really coming there for Langwarrin. Sturton over the ball now. Templin on the overlap. Madaferi on the centre spot there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players heading up. Ball whipped in now, over to the far post. No one home though. And you would say that that was an opportunity gone begging there for Langwarrin. You really need a spark right now. Need something to happen. They just need something to fall their way. Caught in possession. Callum Goulding looking to play it forward now. Madaferi playing the ball across. And they just can't seem to connect in the final third, Langwarrin. Ball cleared by Moreland, but Wallace is back on the ball. Looking for support there. Overlap comes from the number 2, Luke Goulding. Templin back in possession, giving away, but he wins the ball back. Ball played in now. Held up by Covarrubias. Really not seen a lot from him so far tonight. You would say that the supply may be a little bit lacking. He will look for the free kick there. Nothing coming from the referee. Langwarrin, that is some wonderful hold-up play there. Play through to Williams. Look to play the ball through to Bafarosh, but couldn't quite make it there. Players coming back for Langwarrin. Back in possession in the middle now. Cannell giving the ball away in a needless position there. Covarrubias, he's got the ball back in possession, and that is an ambitious strike. Never looked like troubling the keeper. You sense a little bit of frustration from the big number 9 there for Langwarrin. You would say that up until the final third, Langwarrin are looking very cool and calm. It's just in that last section of play where they're just not being able to break down this Moreland side. Big man Langwarrin again, up as he always is. Played forward by Williams. Possession won back, and that is a forceful challenge there from Langwarrin. He's got to be careful. He's already in the book, throwing his weight around there. Goulding playing the ball forward. Langwarrin bench starting to sense a bit of frustration with some of the refereeing decisions made so far. There's a little bit of afters behind the ball, but referee's not seen. He's played play on. Rasping strike there. Claren played a little bit of juggling act there, but he's eventually managed to maintain possession there. Rasping drive. Wonderful touches there. This is more like it from Langwarrin. Small, and he's... That is an unfortunate free kick. Sturton there, just slipping on the ball. Hand going onto the top of the ball, and that is an unfortunate error there. Just as Langwarrin were looking to get a little bit of flow going on the right-hand side. And you just sense it's not quite Langwarrin's night so far. Williams looking to play another threatening ball in. Supply's been good so far. Short ball. Wonderful play. And we've got ourselves another free kick here. Langwarrin players have got to be careful now. Frustration starting to boil over. There's another yellow card. Sturton, bit of afters there. After the ball. Free kick in a dangerous position. Williams standing over the ball. You've got Bafarosh as well. Would favour the right boot of Bafarosh, and he's looking like he might give this one a go. Round about the 25-yard mark. Bafarosh to strike. Here it comes. Easily collected there by McLaren. Quick ball played, but you've got to question how quick that ball was played there. Put Langwarrin back into a bit of bother straight off the kickoff there, but they've managed to retain position. Madafri. Ball cleared. Throwing for Langwarrin. Ovchin looking forward. Playing it across to the skipper. Direct ball now. Not quite being able to get his foot on the ball has Covarrubias. Not quite getting the rub of the green so far. Long ball played forward towards Madaferi. Head on the ball from Moreland. Cleared away. A little bit more urgency coming here from Langwarrin in the latter stages of the first half. You've got to look for a spark now. Wallace playing it forward. Covarrubias looking to get himself into the game a little bit more now. Feel that that's needed for this Langwarrin side. Wallace back to Madaferi. Coming looking to play the ball forward. But he's been lost in possession there from Templin. And here come Moreland Zebras again. Streaming forward now. You got Bafarosh. He's all by himself on the far side. He's looking to play the strike. And he's playing it towards the near post. There was a couple of players in there if he'd have played it across. But he hit the ball forward. Young McLaren didn't look like he was going to lose it on the near side there. But it's a corner ball to Moreland. Rapid counter-attack there. And that's where you've got to think. That's where the soft underbelly might be for Langwarrin, is on the counter. Bafarosh standing over the corner kick now. In it swings. Cleared away. Didn't quite make it over the first man. Williams back in possession now. You've got to say that he's collecting all of these loose balls. Leading by example is Williams. And a throw in to Langwarrin there. Interesting call. Templin winning the ball back. Playing it through. You've got Kuol there, number 11, looking to try and get involved now. Drifting in from the right-hand side. Wallace playing it forward. Covarrubias chasing the ball. Cleared by Simioy, the Kiwi. Former Melbourne City. You're the fourth official indicating there'll be 3 minutes of time added on. Minimum of 3 minutes time added on. Plenty of time for Langwarrin to get one back here. Callum Goulding in possession now. Playing it forward to his teammate and Wallace. Wallace playing it through to Sturton. Sturton caught in possession there. Williams having a fantastic game so far. But Sturton wins the ball back. Plays the ball through. And Covarrubias can't quite get onto the end of it again. And here they come. Moreland showing some pace on the counter-attack. Langwarrin holding the ball up. Getting caught in possession there, though. Well broken down there by the Langwarrin backline. You feel that Moreland could potentially break this game open. And you sense that the half-time break is probably going to do Langwarrin the world of good. Wallace. Goulding trying to play the ball forward to Covarrubias, but not quite connecting there once more. It's just that final ball into the final third. Throw into Moreland. Ball played on. Langwarrin there looking to play it inside. Nobody home though. Ball given away. That man Williams again. And he's won the free kick. Moreland taking their time now. Got a comfortable 2-0 lead. You could sense that a third goal now would mean problems for Langwarrin in the second half. That is a wonderful switch across there. Play to Simioy. Back to Watley. Ball played across. And again, it's just that second ball. So they're almost there, Moreland. If they connect with these balls that are just getting knocked down wonderfully well, then this game could open wide up for them. Wallace, got to be careful there, but composed in possession. Captain coming. And that's lost again from Templin. Given away to Williams. Got the ball. That is a wonderful challenge. Bafarosh is staying down, but no, referee's not having any of it. Cannell now, he's got to be careful. He's had a second yellow card and he's off. Now that changes the game completely. Cannell late with the challenge. You can't have too many complaints there. And he's shown the marching orders by the referee just on the stroke of half time. That changes the game now for both sides. You got to say that it was a late challenge coming in from Cannell. Very few complaints from him. He got his marching orders, and there was no real issue coming from this Moreland side. So you got to say it was a good decision from the referee. And now Langwarrin might find themselves in the ascendancy. That's a fabulous ball there from Goulding. Played across the box. Wallace is trying to get in possession there. Played away by Williams. A little bit of panic setting in for this Moreland side. Templing with the strike. And it's just over the crossbar. And on the stroke of half-time, you will say that although Moreland lead this game by 2-0, that last minute and a half has definitely changed the complexion. You see the Langwarrin team sprinting back into the tunnel. Moreland players kind of wondering what they might need to do in order to get this result across the line. But at half-time, it is Moreland Zebras 2, Langwarrin 0. But Moreland Zebras heading down to 10 men. to the CB Smith reserve. Currently, Moreland Zebras 2, Langwarrin 0. A tactical substitution made by Langwarrin. Coming off is the impressive number 13, Boris Ovchin. Getting replaced by number 17, Damir Stojlovic, attacking midfielder. So Langwarrin definitely looking to take advantage of that late red card shown to the Moreland Zebras, number 8. And we're underway here at the second half. Langwarrin playing from left to right. Divot playing the ball away. Wallace back in possession now. Moreland looking to get players behind the ball. They've only got the one man up front now. You get the sense that Langwarrin's going to have to get his running skates on for the majority of this game. Callum Goulding looking to play from deep. Plays it across to namesake Luke Goulding. And it looks like Langwarrin are going to look to try and stretch this game out, as they should with the extra man advantage. Ball played forward. Bovaruvias looking for his number 11 teammate Kual. And it looks like Moreland are looking to set up camp in their own half and try and preserve this 2-0 lead. Crucial game for both teams coming off the Easter break. As it stands, Moreland will go 1 point behind the two leaders in the MPL 2 West. Skipper coming, playing it across the left-hand side. Ball played in now. Look to Bovaruvias. Keeper comes out, only makes a half clearance, but manages to get the ball at the second attempt. Kual with the tame header forward. But there's the first real threat there from Langwarrin. Ooh, awkward kick. It's David Sturton picking the ball up from in the middle of the park there. But you must say that's an opportunity gone begging. Really well collected there from Devitt. He's managed to get his goalkeeper out of a trouble there. Long ball played forward. Goulding playing the ball a little bit too short. Padamitriou trying to get himself into the game from the left-hand side here. Looks like he's going to do a lot of running, trying to recover from that man down in the middle of the park. Wallace in possession now. Callum Goulding looking for the ball, getting the ball here from his centre half. Looks up, plays the number 15. Templin playing the ball out wide. Here's the substitute. Plays the ball in. Oh, and you've got to say, Covarrubias should have perhaps done a little bit better there. Just got himself underneath the ball. Great ball in from the substitute, Stojlovic. He played a fantastic ball in, right onto the head of the number 9. But right away from the very start of this second half, you've got to say that Langwarrin playing with a huge amount of intent, looking to get the ball into the box. Fantastic ball played through. Substitute making a direct impact, so you can tell the experience on the bench there from the head coach, looking to make those tactical decisions that are going to make an effect. Here they go again, in possession. Here's the substitute, Stojlovic, and he's already scored! What a substitution! Within the first 5 minutes, you've got a goal back there for Langwarrin. Stojlovic with the goal. Instant reply there from Langwarrin. And all of a sudden, this game is there for the taking. It's Moreland Zebras 2, Langwarrin 1. Inspired substitution there from the head coach, Scott Miller. Absolutely fabulous finish there from Stojlovic. Coming in, cutting in from the left-hand side. And that is a fabulous finish past the keeper. Now, looking for Moreland all of a sudden to show themselves, show a bit of character and show what they're all about. Up against it, back is certainly against the wall now for Moreland. Langwarrin in the ascendancy. Fabulous play there from the Langwarrin boys. But they've got to be careful. Williams caught in possession there. Kuol starting to get himself into the game, the Langwarrin number 11. Patience being called from the Langwarrin bench. Gordon in possession now. Sitting deep, looking to play forward. Wallace, long ball up towards the goal scorer Stojlovic. Looking to cut inside again. Play it with the right foot. Caught in possession though. Stojlovic looking to cut inside, plays it through to the number 15, the dangerous Templin. Ooh, manages to get the ball before the man. That is a good challenge there, well recovered there from the number 2. Luke Goulding had a good game so far at right back. Follow through there was certainly felt by Papadimitriou. Long throw forward. Another free kick given away there from Moreland. Ball played out to Wallace. Bit of space there on the left-hand side. Ball played back. A more patient build-up here from Langwarrin. Do you feel that they don't need to rush it with the man advantage? There's going to be space. Moreland have to stay organised for the rest of this second half. Ball played in. Here he is again. Number 11, Kuol, looking to get himself back into the game. Had a quiet first half, but looking a lot more lively in the second half so far. Clearance made. Here he is now. What can the big number 9 do as he tries to take on 3 players? That's a good tackle there. But he's won himself and his team a little bit of respite from this Langwarrin onslaught. Throw into Moreland. Rare possession in the final third for them so far this second half. You got to think that they're going to have to contain this Langwarrin side in their own third if they're going to try and get anything out of this game. Langwarrin looking a lot more dangerous since they made that substitution. Williams looking to barrage his way through there, but nothing coming there for the skipper. Ball cleared from Wallace. Kuol looking to turn, losing out in possession there, trying to play it through to his number 9. Bafarosh loses out in possession there. Ball played through to Goulding, the playmaker, former Melbourne Victory youth player. A little bit of space here though for Moreland. Ball played to the left-hand side. Papadimitriou looking to win himself a throw-in. Retains possession there. Moreland definitely not in a rush to take this throw-in. Every second counts. Throw-in from Timmins. Former Wellington Phoenix left back. Well, there's a little bit of gamesmanship going on here from Moreland Zebras. Can't blame them. 2-1 up. But they are one man down, having had that red card at the end of the first half. Langwarrin back in possession now. Wallace, everything going through him so far this second half. Looking to play the ball through. It's a mistake made by the Moreland right back. Possession now for Langwarrin. Ooh, there was a sense there that it was kept in. The referee has called it out though, thrown to Moreland, and that is a let-off, you would say. Bit of confusion here. The slip from the Moreland Zebras right back, and fortunately for them, it didn't cost them too much. Throw in for Moreland. Possession won back again. Well flicked on. Bit of pinball in the middle of the area, but Williams is adjudged to have thrown a bit of an elbow. Referee reaching for his card here. And Williams, the number 11 skipper, getting himself in the book. So free kick for Langwarrin here. Every man back behind the ball for Moreland now. All 10 players back behind the ball. So Williams going into the book there. Got to be careful, these Moreland players. They don't want to run the risk of going down to 9 men, having had the number 8 Cannell sent off towards the end of the first half. Now, counter-attack. Williams has got only the one player to follow. He's beaten one, though. He's beaten 2. Captain looking to barrage his way through once again. Plays the ball back. Bafarosh plays the ball back to his skipper, Williams. Looking to play the ball in. Shoots. And that is not too far away. And there's a warning sign for Langwarrin. They cannot become lackadaisical at the back there. They lose their focus at the back, and that is a warning right there for Langwarrin. Moreland are definitely not out of this going forward. They've got the players to cause damage. Wallace winning possession from Williams, skipping past the number 6 there. And good possession won back now. Skipper Cummings playing it out wide. Substitute Stolovic plays it inside. Great ball through. That is a fantastic ball through. Can he keep it in play? Yes, he can. Plays it back to Wallace. More patience here from the Langwarrin side. Templin, Goulding. Back to Goulding. And the strike there, cleanly struck, but it was always swinging away from goal. Goal kick there for Moreland, but some good intent there shown from the Langwarrin team. Much more composed in possession, you would say. Goal kick play by the young goalkeeper there, Wester Stuti. You would say that he didn't really have much of a chance with that finish from the substitute Stolovic. It was a fantastic finish there. Got a hand to it. Couldn't quite prevent it from hitting the back of the net. Wallace. Back to Callum Goulding now. Namesake Luke Goulding. Real patient build-up. Again, all 10 players back behind the ball for Moreland at this stage. Kuol looking to break away behind the back line there, winning himself a corner. Templin giving for the short one. Ball whipped in though. Keeper out. Ooh, and at the second attempt manages to retain possession there. Well done there from the keeper. Brave play, going back with the flight of the ball. Plays the ball out to the New Zealander Timmins. Long ball forward. Here's the substitute Stolovic, goal scorer. Caught in possession there. And this is what they've got to be careful about, this Langwarrin side. If they get a little bit too ahead of themselves, they could get caught in possession and it could be a third goal for Moreland. Ball played forward now. Well recovered, and that'll be a corner for Moreland. Papadimitriou across to take the corner. Experienced NPL campaigner. Corner comes in. Well played, flicked on. But again, no one there for that second ball. Quick ball play forward now. Well recovered there by the number 3 Simioi. Well covered. Covarrubias though, winning possession back. That is a late challenge there from Simioi, and it's another yellow card. Referee quick to get his yellow cards out now. He's had enough from the early exchanges, and he's got to make sure that these players are kept in line. Madaferi dropping to left back now, playing it through to Goulding. Wallace. Captain coming there. Through to Templin, who's dropped a little bit deeper now in this second half, now that Stolovic has come onto the field. Wallace giving the ball away to Williams. Williams at the second attempt, playing it through to Langwarrin, who's had a very, very tough second half so far. Playing up by himself up front, retaining possession well though, playing it back there to Timmins. Timmins back to Williams. Williams playing it forward to Langwarrin. That is a fabulous flick through. Papadimitriou, oh, and you could have said that should have perhaps been 3-1. Fabulous opportunity there. What a flick through there from Langwarrin, and Papadimitriou with a wonderful run through. Perhaps should have done better, and that could have been 3-1 to Moreland against the run of play. But again, the warning signs are there for Langwarrin. They cannot sit on their laurels and assume that the 10 men are going to sit back. Wallace trying to play the long ball forward. Difficult to chase, but that is fantastic effort there from Kuol. Caught out there just by numbers. Here's Langwarrin looking to run onto the long ball played. He's just outnumbered there. Wallace back in possession now for Langwarrin. Playing it across to Goulding. Goulding looking up, looking for options now. Playing it forward to his number 9, Covarrubias. Retain possession. Templin now playing a little bit further forward. You've got young Stolovic just inside of him there. Madaferi playing it back across the Goulding, further up the field now. Forward. Flick on ineffective though, and the line's cleared from Moreland. No foul given by the referee, and Moreland on the counter again. You've got, all of a sudden, it's a 3-on-3 scenario. Ball played out to the right-hand side, and that is well recovered there by Madaferi, and he's won himself the free kick. Wonderful recovery there from Madaferi. A little bit of afters, though. Now, Langwarrin don't want to be silly and give away their one-player advantage. I think the referee's just going to come over and have a little bit of a chat to his assistant referee. Get the lowdown from his compatriot there on the far side. Hopefully nothing too silly coming from that. Sensible refereeing there. Just asking everyone to calm down a little bit. But that is a great recovery though from Madaferi. That was potentially dangerous there for Langwarrin. There was a 3-on-3 situation there. Quashed out by the left back. Goulding dropping back now. Wallace playing a little bit further forward. Goulding looking to play that quarterback role. Sturton back in possession. Madaferi playing it forward. Stojlovic. Templin. Run forward there from Sturton. Cool on the far side now. Playing the ball through. No one there, though, on the end of that one. Line's cleared for Moreland, and it's throw-in to Langwarrin. A little bit of urgency creeping in now to the Langwarrin play. Ball played back to Goulding, who has definitely got the quality to split the defence via his supply. He's definitely got a very, very good pass on him. Sturton now looking to play the 1-2, running through now. Covarrubias on the ball, back to Kuol. Kuol's cutting inside. Caught in possession there, though. Plenty of Moreland players back behind the ball. That is a superb cross-field ball there from Goulding. Just as we said before, Stojlovic now looking to cut back in. Looking for support. Comes in the forward of Madaferi. Ball played in there from Madaferi. That's a fantastic ball through. Keeper can't clear his lines. Kuol can't quite wrap his foot around the ball. And in the end, it's just a tame shot through to the keeper. What a fabulous ball through, though, from Goulding across to the far side there. Support coming from Madaferi in the first time ball, causing all sorts of problems in the penalty area. Williams now, and he's got a little bit of space in front of him to trot onto. Timmins in flow. Behind him there, you've got Williams in support. Bit of possession football there from Moreland. Played up to the big guy, but he's got no support there. Timmins had dropped back. That's a shame there. Papadimitrios putting some pressure on there, and he's played well. Caught the man in possession. Plays the ball forward. Cut back towards Langwarrin. And he's gone into the keeper there. Dangerous studs up challenge, one would have thought. It's a yellow card. It's a second yellow for Langwarrin, and it's a sending off. They're down to 9 men. This will make it really difficult now for the Moreland side. Both benches coming off here now. There's a bit of aggro on the side, but Langwarrin is making his way off. There's your outlet. They've gone. Keeper's got a bit of an injury by the looks of it. Looks to have caught his hip there. It was a late challenge from Langwarrin. It looked like the studs might have been up. Physio out to come take care of the goalkeeper there. And now Moreland are down to 9 players against the Langwarrin side that are good in possession and looking to make a build-up from here. How many times, though, have we seen, though, that teams that do drop to this sort of number of players can galvanise the side that is remaining on the pitch? Backs against the wall now. And we're back underway now. Bit of chaos there. Wallace in possession, and there's all sorts of space now for this Langwarrin side. Look to take advantage of it through Stojlovic on the left. Couple of step overs. He's got a bag of tricks, this youngster. Plays it back inside to Wallace, who's crept up in play. Clearance there from the big number 4 there, Sadler. You're going to have to say it's going to have to be a captain's second half now from Williams. Everybody will be looking to the guy with the armband on for that leadership. Realistically, they'll probably be looking to play 2 banks of players. Ball across from the right-hand side. Ball played in, and it was begging for a Langwarrin foot to be on the end of that. That was a fantastic ball through. Absolutely wonderful ball played through from Luke Goulding. No one on the end of it there. Coaches of Moreland still remonstrating with the 4th official, saying that Langwarrin was playing for the ball, but you've got to say it was a little bit late coming through. So Papadimitriou now is playing as the outlet striker, only leaving 3 in the midfield. Luke Goulding here, lots of space, lots of time, plenty of options. Got to make sure they capitalise on this possession now, do Langwarrin. Ball played back. Fantastic ball through. Can he keep it in play, Luke Goulding? He's overstretched and it looks like it's just gone that little bit too far for him. Goal kick played forward. Wallace in possession again. Templin looking to play the return ball. No one there though. Timmins lost possession out there. Covarrubias can smell blood, you sense. He's coming to win back possession. But it's given away now. Timmins now with the throw-in. Second throw into Moreland. Oh, and the free kick's gone the way of Langwarrin there. These are the sorts of decisions that are going to frustrate that Moreland bench. Free kicks that they don't want to be giving away. Callum Goulding playing it through. Templin. You've got Luke Goulding on the overlap. Templin cutting inside. Playing it through to the big man Wallace. Back to Templin. Luke Goulding on the overlap now. Ball played in towards Kuol. He's looking to turn and shoot, and that is a good save from the keeper there. Line's cleared, but it's just going to come straight back into the mixer there through Callum Goulding. Templin playing across. Wallace. David Sturton looking for the cheeky little flick on there. Kuol couldn't quite maintain possession. Madaferi trying to play the ball through. Comes straight back to him though. He'll have another opportunity. Crossfield ball there. That is sensible play there from Madaferi. Playing it to the playmaker in Goulding. Namesake, Luke. In swinging cross there. Straight into the hands of the keeper. Keeper taking his time. Not really a heck of a lot of options for the guy. Papadumitriou trying his best to maintain possession, struggling though with it being outnumbered obviously. Kuol, and that is fantastic play from Sadler. That is a brilliant centre half play there from Sadler. Did very, very well there to keep possession. But the ball's given away now. Stojlovic back in possession, playing it through to Wallace. He's got Templin to his right. Goulding further on. But Templin taking the shot there. It's spilled from the keeper, and that is a fantastic double save. What a save from the keeper there. Absolutely wonderful stuff. That was a tremendous double save. Spilled the first strike, but my word did he make up for it there with the recovery and the sharp save down to his left-hand side. That was a professional save, that was. Langwarrin have just got to stay patient now. They don't want to get too frustrated as time ticks on. Devitt winning possession there for Moreland. You got to say that Devitt and Williams are both having a brilliant game in the middle of the park here for Moreland. Timmins doesn't want to give away possession too easily. And that is wonderful play. Referee adjudged that the ball was won there by Sturton. Moreland bench remonstrating with the fourth official there. Madaferi now playing it inbound to Wallace. Wallace to Goulding. Back to Wallace. Madaferi trying to play the ball into Kuol. Spilled out to Templin on the far side. Ball won back there for Moreland, but only temporarily. And there he is again. Captain Williams playing it out. Quick ball through from Goulding. Through to Templin. Templin looks up, plays the ball across. Ball cleared again there from Moreland. Ball whipped in, cleared away, only temporarily though. Williams playing the ball on. They've only got the one man to look for him, Papadimitriou. Can't quite find him. Goulding back in possession there. Over towards Luke Goulding. Moreland looking to make a substitution now, get some fresh legs on the field. Callum Goulding now, playing the ball forward, Sturton. Through to Stojlovic. Kuol, ball slips from underneath his foot there, loses possession. But they regain it again. Oh, and that was a strike. It wasn't too far away there from Luke Goulding. Substitution being made here for Moreland Zebras. Goal scorer Bafarosh coming off now. He's been running his little socks off for the course of this game, trying to make up for the loss of the two players. He's given it his all. Garen Preen coming on, obviously looking to provide a bit of run for the Moreland Zebras in the middle of the park there. You got to say that's a great shift put in there by the Moreland Zebras number 10. Looks like Preen's just going to slot in as potentially the extra defender there on the far right. Skipper Cummings now, playing it forward, Madaferi playing it back. The quarterback in the number 14, Goulding. Back to Goulding. There's a bit of space here on the right-hand side. Templin takes the ball forward, looking to play the ball across there. One back. Oh, but only as far as Williams, who clears the ball once again. And there he goes. First chance to impress Preen. He's got the ball in possession. You can tell he's got some fresh legs on him as well. Looking to keep hold of the ball. He's maintaining possession very, very well here. He's got two Langwarrin players looking to zone in on him. Plays the ball through, though. Not a bad ball either. But there's only the one Moreland player in the box, which you can expect when they're trying to preserve this 2-1 lead. But here come Langwarrin now. Suspicion there of handball from Covarrubias. Referee spots it. Free kick to Moreland. Heading towards the final 10 to 15 minutes of this game now. And as each minute rolls by, Moreland will be feeling that they're just a little bit closer with each minute that flows by from pulling off a remarkable victory with 9 men. Templin playing it wide. Goulding. Ball across. And there's that man there again, Sadler, winning the ball in the air. Late challenge there. You have to say that the leaders of this Moreland team are definitely standing up now. Versatile Sadler showing a confidence in possession but willing to win the ball in the air. Williams holding everything in the midfield along with his teammate number 6 Devitt. Those three players are definitely standing up in the middle of the park for Moreland. Possession one again there from Devitt, playing very, very well this second half. He's had to, really. Possession one back again, and it looks like there's been a bit of afters. The referee's seen it. He might come back to that. Good challenge there. Referee just looking to calm things down. Sturton involved. Second substitution now for Moreland, looking to get some more fresh legs on. Papadimitriou, who again has looked to run himself into the ground on the front line of this Moreland Zebras side. About to be replaced by number 19, Cardamone. A little bit of gamesmanship going on here for Moreland. Papadimitriou being told to get off the pitch on the far side to prevent any further wasting of time. Rare possession in the final third, and that is a superb play there from Moreland Zebras. Won back by Williams, but he's lost out there to Covarrubias. Wallace now. Covarrubias. Out wide to Stojlovic. Ball played in. Wallace is there. Misses the chance to maintain possession. Here's Stojlovic on the right-hand side now. So Madaferi's pushing up on the far left. Stojlovic come across now to the right-hand side. But we've got ourselves an offside there for Moreland. Got to be careful for offside there for Langwarrin. They've got to be careful not to let these small mistakes creep in and spoil the flow of the play. Those Moreland Zebras forward players, they're onto a bit of a thankless task, one might say. They've got very little support up front now. Moreland looking to really contain this Langwarrin side, try and preserve this 2-1 lead. It'll be a priceless win if they can pull it off. Callum Goulding in possession now. Sturton dropping back slightly, playing the ball forward towards that number 12 Madaferi, who's playing a little bit further forward now. Lewis Covarrubias has had his last play for the game. He's come off, being replaced by White, number 6, who's looking to play a little bit deeper, and I think they'll be looking to push up one of their key 3 midfielders, probably David Sturton. Looks like he's looking to play a little bit further forward now. Callum Goulding also looking to play a bit further up the pitch as they try and break this stubborn Moreland defence down. It definitely looks like White will be playing as the holding midfielder. Templin attempting the long throw. Not quite making it, though. Williams away. Only as far as Templin. Ball come across there. Timmins had to get that header there. And again, but it's only come as far as Luke Goulding now. And there he is again. Number 6, Devitt. He's won possession again, but it's only got as far as Luke Goulding. And he's looking to play it through there, but there he is, Devitt, once again, doing very, very well in front of that defence. Sturton playing it back to the substitute White. Back to Sturton. Goulding now. And they've tried to play too many balls there. Late challenge. Late challenge there from Sturton. Second yellow for the number 35, and he's been sent off. The third red card in this game. Questions from the Langwarrin bench as to whether he got the ball there on the way through, but it's a sending off there for Langwarrin, and now it's 10 players versus 9. And that just gives these Moreland Zebras that little bit more hope that they might make it through this game. Luke Goulding playing the ball forward, but losing out to Timmings. Callum Goulding winning possession back, though. All of a sudden, these Moreland Zebras have got a little bit more zip in their run as they try and keep this Langwarrin side at bay. Stojlovic looking for an option, not seeing anything, though. Callum Goulding playing the ball across. Templin on the left-hand side now, playing it into White. Wonderful ball across there to Luke Goulding. Plays the ball through now. Ball gets missed by everybody. That ball was begging once again. Luke Goulding playing some fantastic balls through. They just need somebody on the end of them. Luke Goulding providing all of the outlets here for this Langwarrin team. Ball played through. Kuol trying to keep possession. He's gone off the boil again, though, as Kuol. He's definitely gone missing a little bit in action as this second half has drifted on. Moreland happy to sit back and soak up as much of this possession as possible. Callum Goulding to Luke Goulding. Stojlovic playing it back through. Callum Goulding with a little bit of space now. Tried to play the ball through the needle there, but they've won back possession. Luke Goulding, another inviting ball, just that little bit too high there. It looks like we might have either a little bit of cramp, maybe one or too many Easter eggs. Now it looks like he might have landed a bit awkwardly there, Templin. Benefit of the doubt there on his conditioning. Possession one for Moreland in the middle there. Ooh, a little bit of a late challenge. He's got away with that one. Throw in to Langwarrin. Stojlovic trying to turn. Didn't see. Of course, it was Devitt there. Looking to mop up possession. Happy to hoof it away. And now they are looking to... Callum Goulding into Stojlovic. He's made his way into the box there. Can't get through a sea of black and white shirts. Callum Goulding playing the ball across. A little bit too far away from Wallace, though, who's trying to chase back. Two players coming forward for Moreland. Late challenge once again there. And a careless free kick given away by Madaferi there. It's another yellow card. Late challenge. Looks like the fourth official is about to indicate 5 minutes of stoppage time. Minimum of 5 minutes time added on here. Been a few stoppages, obviously all the red cards that have come through today. Can't blame both sides for wanting to compete. Devitt. Williams. Moreland with a little bit of possession here now. Ball played forward. Bit of space all of a sudden on that right-hand side. And they've won themselves a throw in deep into Langwarrin territory. They won't be in a rush to take this one, I can assure you of that. As we head into time added on. 5 minutes of available time added on. Great turn, looking to play the ball in, and he's found the one player that Moreland had in the box. He's kept possession, and he's just put the shot wide. Some brilliant play down the right-hand side there from Moreland. Could have killed the game off there. And time is definitely running out for this Langwarrin side. They've had the one-man advantage for a long period of time. All of this second half, they've had 2 men advantage for a long time until Sturton's red card brought it back to 10 versus 9. But you've got to say that this Moreland backline have stood up really, really well under the immense pressure that this Langwarrin side have been piling on. Can they hold out for the rest of the game? Madaferi plays the ball in. He's not got anywhere. Looking for a corner, and he's got one. Won himself a corner. Time running out now for Langwarrin. Everyone back in the box here. Keeper's tempted to make his way up from the halfway line. Thought twice about it, though. Madaferi on the edge of the box. Strikes! And it's just wide of the far post. How many more chances are these Langwarrin boys going to get? You wonder if they'll get too many more. Couple of minutes left, and Moreland have almost managed to pull this one off. You got to think they'll be looking for territory now. Williams missing out there, losing out to Wallace. But they've managed to retain possession again. Playing the ball through. It's the substitute. He's through on goal. Keeper's come out, and that is a fabulous save. That is a wonderful challenge there from the keeper, McLaren, showing all of his years of experience. But he's given the ball away now. Moreland with a little bit of pressure towards the end of this game. Shouts for calm now from the Moreland players. You got Devitt now looking to play possession forward. He was a little bit too cute there, where I would have thought they were going to try and retain possession instead of going for the third goal. But they're giving possession back to this Langwarrin side. Devitt looking to make up for his mistake there. Kuol playing the ball forward. He's got lots of... and he's managed to skip past Sadler there. Not many players coming forward for Langwarrin. Are they gassed? You got to think that they've put in a lot of effort into this second half. Conditioning is everything at this part of the season. Time rapidly running out for this Langwarrin side. Can they come up with a goal to bring this thing level? Ball played across, and no one is there. Through to the goalkeeper. Referee's just taking a quick glance of his watch there now. Oh, and that's cheap possession given away there from Moreland. That is not what they need to see. Put all this effort in. They don't want to give away needless possession like that. Wallace is screaming for it in the centre here.